Hi everyone, welcome to day 13. Hope you're all doing great. So today's theme I chose is a worry. So what exactly is a worry? As per Wikipedia, it is interesting to see. Worry refers to the thoughts, images, and emotions of a negative nature in a repetition, which is uncontrollable manner that results from a proactive cognitive risk analysis. And it is the potential consequences has been put in with the potential threats in the future. So this is what a worry means. Such a huge definition, right? Okay, we all experience worry and we know that nagging feeling that something is wrong and the anxiety that it produces as well, don't we all? I'm sure we all do from time to time. Basically, I used to be like living in worry and I thought that was the natural way and that's normal because if I'm doing, I'm sure everyone else is doing and everyone used what you are, you attract again, Um, so with that, I used to get worried about not having even enough milk or worried about getting a call from school, worried about my parents in India, worried about kids in case they get sick, worried about exactly every single thing in a day. And if seeing all these, there are future occurrences, right? These are not like as they're happening now. These are all projections into the future that I'm putting into. It could be in an hour's time or a few hours time or even a few days even, but they're all the future occurrences which have even occurred. They may not even happen in the same way that I'm projecting. But I'm losing my peace right now, which is so important for me that I had to realize it. And I see parents get paranoid about kids if they have to let them play outside, especially now, here in Ireland, it's winter. Oh, you need to put jackets on, you'll catch a cold, like you need to have your gloves, you need to have your caps. But like when we step back, are we stopping anything? The kids will still get a cold. And it's a part of we evolving, we learning, and our immunity getting stronger. And for me to think about it, trying to protect in every way wasn't helping. I was more panicking for everything they would be doing it. Rather than taking a step back and saying, okay, if the kids get cold, I'm going to give them lemon and ginger water or warm water and heat up their body, give a hot bottle pack. And so such precautions are better, like, or have a plan of action, what you can do with a worry that you have in your mind. This is a major principle that I learned in Reiki back again in 2009. So there was the second principle, which is just for today, again, just for today, do not worry, which was amazing. Doesn't that feel good, even just saying that, isn't it? It's a beautiful idea that I again loved it. Since worry is always boiling down to the fear of the future, fear of something that hasn't even happened yet. And what if you trusted just for today? What if you believe that everything that is happening in your life is for your greatest good? And exactly as it should be as well. Nothing that we can change, nothing that we can reverse it, but it is all happening as per it. And if you trust it in the source or the God, whatever, whichever you feel comfortable with, you just know everything is going to work out just fine. And I'm sure you would have heard it. If it's not fine yet, it's not the end of the story. So remember, it's not the end of it. So keeping up to that positive side is so important. All things happen by divine and the universal plan. If the mind is that you and the highest soul purpose will be of objective, right? If we are conscious of all that we have to be thankful for, we have no time to worry about, which isn't true, right? So just for today, today is the present moment and it is the future too. If we live today without worry, then tomorrow shall be transformed in the peace of the divineness. So to worry is to be unsure of the God's role in our lives or the source role in our life. It's not trusting that all things happen with a divine purpose. So we are not trusting in ourselves, nor we are trusting in the higher self as well, or the inner guide, or the divine, or any word that we put in. So we're not trusting it all, like, we'll grow into this. The anger is about also dealing with the past and the present events. So where the anger is about like holding all about the past things, why it happened to me, why me, blah, blah. Worry is about all the future. What if, what if, what if? And something is not right, right? And it's an endless concern that we are all putting into ourselves. Letting go of worries helps a healing in our body to take place. And again, it's through the mind and also impacts on the physical body as well. As you're letting go of the worries, you're seeing yourself more relaxed and more calmer, being more present as well. Imagine just you're on a seesaw, and if you're taking the chunk of your worries and a chunk of your angers, so what is left? Like, it's that tiny space of that silence, the peace, and also you holding a love for yourself. So that is growing more to you, and which you can create with your conscious presence and conscious mind. So for me, it all changed through the mindfulness because I was being more aware of it, and of course Reiki as well. As I was practicing, I was using these as affirmations. Just for today, I'm not going to worry about things. And now if the transformation is so good that now if a call comes, I'm not going to panic. I'm breathing in and then receiving the call. And it's much easier to answer it, take an action, and have a presence of mind what to do as well. And the next thing was with the mindfulness. It helped me to bring my awareness back into now, present moment, and accept, as I would have said in the earlier videos, the gratitude and being kind to myself are the key things for any big changes that we want to. And many things like, those are the examples, but also we worry about like, what if I lose my job, or my income, or I don't have a partner, or I can't have children. And our brain is processing 65,000 thoughts a day, which is scientifically proven. And rather than appreciating on what we have, a beautiful home, a comfortable home even, a lovely couch that you can relax and be warm, or heating in your home, and simple things, having a good relation with your partner or with your family. These little things are so meaningful to create the bigger ones in our life as well. It's all about visualizing what we have and seeing them multiplying like with the infinity sign and growing bigger and bigger. Say, for example, as like kids fall sick, we can't change it, or kids are away, far away in a different continent. You can't do anything but change that worry into a love. So my kids are, if they are away in Australia, I'm going to send them love, good thoughts. May all they be protected, or they all be safe, like, having a positive thoughts, give them the strength to deal with whatever is coming up, rather than, oh, I wish I was there. Like, no, you're not there. So let's change that thought. When we are beyond our controls, we better change our mind as well, which we are in control of, So remember, worry is a negative energy. It's a negative block, and the progress we all know. So start practicing gratitude again, back to day one, and be in the present moment. And being in the present moment is a simple exercise as noticing your breath, noticing what you are, where you are, and that's the main thing. Be in the shift. Be here in the moment. So I'm going to share a few of the exercises that you can do is affirmations. Today is the best day of all. Shifting up, gearing up into a positive state, saying today is the best day of all. Yes, today has never happened before. It's not going to happen again. You are in control of today, and only you are, and today is the best day. Today is my happiest day. So I am erasing any other thoughts that will come in by saying these words. I'm not ignoring anything, but I'm being more conscious, more being present, so I'm able to deal with my life with an attitude of being positive. Why not? I have tried all my years trying to be a warrior. I haven't gained anything, so what's the point in trying to prove myself? If this is going to work, let me give it a try even just for today. So that's it. Just for today, follow this and try out yourself. See how you're coping with your worries. And do let me know. And also, I'll be able to share a few of the exercises in the email there. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Namaste.